What about the issues he also raised concerning the appointment or sending the name of the acting CJN to the Senate, and even the, for confirmation, which till this moment, 31st of December, the president hasn't looked in that direction?
Yes, except we are saying that the president does not have a say. The president has a say in who becomes the Chief Justice of Nigeria. And the law is that a Chief Justice can act for 3 months. It's not 3 months since Justice Walter Onoge was appointed in acting capacity. So the president cannot be accused of anything yet, because it's still within that period in which a Chief Justice can act. The president has prerogative in this matter, and he is using that prerogative. It does not mean he has anything against Justice Onoge. The judiciary must be reformed, like somebody has mentioned there, and that reform is in process.
All right, so coming back here to our Lagos studios, and we're talking about reforms. I know that, Mr. Adegboruwa, you've been very passionate about this, talking about reforms in the judiciary. But let me get Mr. Shitu's thoughts on this, and then we'll come back and we'll get yours. Mr. Shitu, a lot of talk, a lot has been said about reforming the judiciary. What do you think about it on a dispassionate level? Mr. Adegboruwa is very, very clear with regards to what should go on and what should be done. As a lawyer, and with so many years after being called to bar and being a lecturer of law in the University of Lagos, so much needs to be done, definitely.
Well, I agree that prosecuting judges is not the only way of combating corruption or even reforming the justice sector. If you want to carry holistic reforms in the justice sector, you have to look at 2 categories of disputes that we have. The administration of civil justice system and the administration of criminal justice system. You won't be able to carry out reforms. For instance, we look at the World Bank report of 2016 on the ease of doing business. It has ranked Nigeria 137 among 190 countries profile in terms of enforcement of commercial contracts, which means that we have a challenge with the resolution of our commercial disputes in Nigeria. Most people are beginning to lose confidence, and you don't find a situation where even our commercial disputes have been exported out of the country for resolution. So which means that we need to put in place a holistic reform package in the civil justice sector that will eliminate the incidence of delay, and then that will restore public confidence. And because all of these are very important in getting investors to retain confidence in the system. Now, apart from the civil justice administration, a holistic reform is also required in the administration of criminal justice system, so that cases do not take forever to resolve. And these holistic reforms will involve not just prosecuting judges alone, but it will involve a collaborative effort involving all the stakeholders in the justice sector.
I think so sorry to cut you there, because we really have to go. I want to see if we can take a quick closing from everyone. If we can do that in, let's say, 20 seconds each, starting from Captain Omosigo. What will be your closing moment now? Comment, rather.
Yeah, I want to say this in form of advice to the government, that to tackle insecurity, we don't have enough police. They can recruit more police to be able to police the society. Like in Lagos, like I saw in the state in the US, you have more than 4 million police in one state. So that is why they are able to check whatever crime that is happening. But we don't have enough police. Even though even the military is not even enough. So my advice is for them to recruit more police officers or have a staked place.
So for Barrister Shitu?
Well, in closing, I want to say that this government, in my view, has done very well in combating corruption and insecurity. But a lot has to be done in fixing the economy. And then taking the issue of combating corruption further. You don't change a winning team. Ibrahim Magu has done exceedingly well.
Yeah. So
I think he deserves to be encouraged to continue what he's doing.
For Mr. Adegboruwa, a closing moment with you.
In a country of 180 million people, surely there will be many people to perform a particular job. We should strengthen institutions and not individuals. In a country where you budget close to 1 billion naira to pay rent in Aso Rock that was built with the taxpayers' money, and you budget only 79 billion naira for the whole of judiciary in the country, you are not serious about fighting corruption. So I believe that the government should fund the judiciary. The government should allow independence and autonomy for the judiciary, being the third arm of government that has kept the government running. Even during the military period, the judiciary has always been the link between the people and the government. So we cannot come now and say because people who have military experience are in power, they are intolerant of the rule of law.
Fine place to rest that, Mr. Ibu Adegboruwa, a legal practitioner, and Wahab Shitu. Many thanks for being here on the program looking at 2016. And Captain Henry Omosigo, it's a pleasure having you this evening on the show. And well, once again, you'll be there waiting because many Nigerians still would want to hear from you. You represent the president. I think it will come harder as we get on the program. We'll take a moment and we'll return shortly.
And when we do return, we'll be talking about the economy. Nigeria started 2016 in a technical recession and by the third quarter had fallen deep into recession. We'll take a look at that.